thought I wouldn't do this anymore. So, Backrooms videos are good, right? Right?
Many believe Kitty is the safest entity in the Backrooms, but that's not entirely true.
Okay, I think they fell off. But they're, hold on, let me think of a reason. Can't think of anything. They're not great, except for ImSoul. He's really good at making really good Backrooms tutorials, really goodly. But don't you want to make something like this? You've come to the right person if you want to make the Backrooms like that. This is part 1 of a 3-part series telling you how to make a specific Backrooms style each video. This is number 1, the Kane Pixels style Backrooms. Let's start by deleting everything. Now, add in a plane. Scalar up. Scalar up, yeah. Size of 12, and then you add a material, add a new window, and then change it to the shader editor. Edit preferences, Node Wrangler, enable. Download stuff from a Google Drive down below. Select the principled BSDF. Control-Shift-T. Find your carpet textures and click this button. Go to the UV tab and then scale it up. Duplicate it and move it up by 4. We're going for real-world measurements here. Since we're going for real-world measurements, add in a cube and make it skinny. Make another cube. In edit mode, move it up by 1. Grab that top face and move it up so it's just a little bit higher than the ceiling. Make a new material. Select the principled BSDF, do Control-Shift-T, and select your wall textures that you downloaded from that Google Drive. Edit mode, U, cube project. In the UV, scale it up. Back in layout, add in a color ramp. For the black of the color ramp, make it a bit of a yellow. And for the white, make it a lighter yellow, bit more towards green. Select the ceiling, delete the carpet material, and add in a new one. Do Control-Shift-T and select the ceiling. In edit mode, cube project. In UV, scale it up. Back in edit mode, subdivide until the little slice thingies match the number of tiles. If this doesn't work, use loop cuts. Inset face. Extrude. Sometimes in the Backrooms, not always, there will be wall bases, so duplicate your cube and add wall bases by making a loop cut, go into face mode, and then Alt-E, extrude along normals. Now do it all again and make it long. Also, if your texture is stretching, go into options and click correct face attributes. In top-down view, duplicate your walls around. Be creative with this part, as you don't need to put much thought into it. Duplicate one of them pillar walls and scale it up to fill your room. Delete the top and bottom. Find a good place for your camera relative to the little pole thing that you put up for size, and then delete the pole and add in a camera. Control-Alt numpad 0. Adjust your camera settings to your liking. Go into edit mode and then select some lights. Make a new material, change it to an emission, and then click Assign. Change the render engine to cycles and use GPU compute. Gosh, it's so dark. Make your lights brighter, dude. Select the floor, select its material, and add in RGB curves. Then push it a bit more towards the yellow. Set the gamma and exposure both to 0.9. Depth of field. Render it. Go to compositing and do the things that I do. Another one binds the ghost. To get that viewer node thing, Control-Shift-Click on the render layer. Add an RGB curve and play with it. It's your render. You can do what you want with it. Okay, get this dude, add in a glare, and change it to fog glow. Play with this one too, mainly the strength and size. Add in a blur and change the pixel size to 1. Add in a lens distortion. Change the dispersion and distortion to your liking. Also check fit. You can add Lenster if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. This took so long! Render it and save it as an image. Or if you want to make a video, save it as a video. Download NTSC-RS and load up your photo. Now, how many times have I said to play with it? a billion times? Well, play with it. I recommend turning down the bandwidth scale and color bleed to get a more subtle VHS look. And that's it. I really hope you liked this video, as it took me 45 minutes just to make the blender scene. This took so long. Anyway, if you like this video, try checking out my Blender tutorials playlist. Subscribe, bye, and look out for part 2 and 3. Bye.